Okay, yeah. How's everybody doing? Rob. I got a new look, obviously you can see. I didn't go get my hair cut. I never do that. I just do it myself, you know. That's what I've been doing for years. I let it grow out for a while and then I wind up cutting it myself. I don't like getting haircuts. I know it looks off, but like if I just re-wet it and gel it, it looks pretty good. It's just when it dries up, it looks a little lopsided. But it's fine as long as I'm just wearing a hat, you know. You know, like usually I wear this thing. It just covers everything up, so it's like all good. I'm holding the hat in my hand right now. It's my team, the Mets, which, unfortunately didn't come to be for 2016. Obviously everybody that follows baseball knows they, made it to the World Series last year, but they fell short. They fell short, meaning, they didn't go all the way. I mean, I know they got rocked pretty bad in the World Series, 4-1. But I'm just wondering if they had made it in 2016, how they would have done against, American League team like the Indians, if it would have went to 7 games, if it would have been like a battle, knockdown, drag out battle like the Cubs and Indians was, or if the Mets, maybe they would have just gotten blown out again like they did against the Royals in 2015. It's hard to say. Mets had too many injuries though for 2016. That was really their undoing. That's what really brought them down. I think they had the potential to go all the way, but that's the way it is in baseball. I used to follow football quite a bit. Not so much anymore. My team was always the Jets. I don't know. I'm just very casual as far as following football. It's hard for me to get into football. And then like hockey, I was even following that for a while. Islanders. I don't get the SNY channel though. I can't follow hockey. I can follow football, but I'm not really feeling driven towards following it. Not particularly. Typically, I'm like at the gym on a Sunday on game day, and I'll actually watch a little bit of it in the middle of my sets in the gym. I'll watch the Jets, just on a casual level. I'm not a diehard fan like I was back in the day, of the Jets, and even the Mets. It's kind of like simmering down for me as far as being a diehard fan, I have really simmered down. I mean, not getting SNY certainly helped with that, in 2016, whereas I got it in 2015, but my landlord, he cut down on the cable package. I guess he wanted to save money. My channel lineup is just a lot more limited than it used to be. I don't like the way it is compared to the way it used to be, but I guess it's still a lot better than not having any TV. I just watch what I'm able to watch, and it's not a whole lot anyway. I really don't watch that much TV anymore. Mostly I just prefer to go on the computer, on my tablet, just look things up, watch different videos. Yeah, like recently I've had to take a little layoff from the gymming, the gym and the swimming. That's why I said gymming. Gym and swim. Yeah, I've had to lay off Monday, Tuesday, and also today, Wednesday, because I don't want my cold to come back on me. I was really suffering yesterday at work early in my shift because, like, I had really bad cold, and it was just like killing me early in my shift. I was really hating my life. It really was. I was so miserable. I guess I must have had some kind of fever. I was just so miserable. My nose kept running. I just can't describe how miserable I felt. And then as the shift wore on, I guess it was probably, I don't know if the cold would have just went away on its own. We had free food, as we sometimes do, in the break room. There was piles of, like, this big tray with salad, greens, which I didn't eat many of, like the lettuce greens. I didn't have much of them. I was mostly eating the chopped up tomatoes and chopped up cucumbers. I was eating a lot of them, piles and piles of them. I must have had the equivalent of 5 or 6 whole tomatoes and maybe 2 or 3 whole cucumbers. Like I said, they were all sliced up. I was eating tons of them, like dozens of slices of tomato and cucumbers, and it did the job. I mean, my cold felt so much easier to deal with. It just, the intensity of it just went down enormously. It just dramatically cut down the really bad cold symptoms I was suffering. It's like I guess my fever went right down, and my energy went right up through the roof. I was feeling a lot better, starting to work a lot harder, you know. And then the manager, I guess one of the managers noticed that I was feeling better, because I made it clear early in my shift that I was feeling horrible. I had a bad cold and all that. So I guess the managers took that to consideration, but yeah, once they seen I was feeling better, then they gave me this big shelf cleaning assignment, and you know, I took it on. I got extra hours. You know, I didn't have to do it, actually. He gave me the option. He said, "Can you stay later to do this, like, cleaning of the shelves?" I said, "Yeah, sure. I'll take the OT, you know, the overtime." You know, I was feeling a lot better, so I went at it, and it was great. You know, I mean, it was great that you know, my cold symptoms had virtually gone away. You know, I wasn't suffering anymore. My energy came back. I was feeling like a hardy working man again. You know, whereas early in my shift I was feeling, you know, decrepit and pathetic and extremely miserable to be there. But yeah, I guess those cucumbers and tomatoes, they really did the trick. They really beat the crap out of my cold. And I felt basically like myself again, you know. So yeah, just something to think about. If you people out there watching this, if you get a really bad cold, try it, you know. Just eat a pile of cucumber slices and tomato slices. It makes a world of difference. At least it did for me, you know. So anyway, yeah, I guess that will conclude my video. I'm coming up on the 10-minute mark, so I'm gonna have to cut it. I'll try to think of some other video to make after this. All right, so I'm gonna cut the camera. Let me know what you think. Take care and be well.